extremely special person is arriving soon to learn how to make her own holiday gingerbread house. I think I'll start her off with something very basic and very easy.
You call that easy?
I call it easy.
Well, sure, you're a goddess. You actually know what you're doing.
Well, it takes a little bit of practice, Miss Piggy. You just go back and forth like this.
I do it, but I've missed my gloves.
I understand that you're coming up here to write your cookbook.
Oh, my cookbook! In the kitchen with Miss Piggy. Plug, plug.
Oh, is that the name of your new book?
Uh-huh.
You know, I gave you a gingerbread recipe. That's why I invited you here to see this gingerbread house in construction. If you're the author of a book, you should know how to do everything in that book.
What, type?
No, cook.
Oh, the part I enjoy most is actually finding the TV dinners at the market. I love flower arranging, too.
It takes practice.
Oh, I like those plastic flowers back there. Oh, you have, oh, look, you have...
Those are amaryllis. Those are real.
You have plastic glassware like I do.
I have
Except
no plastic glassware.
You rub the cartoon characters off yours. Plastic is nice. Well, is this the wall?
This is a side of a gingerbread house. See, that's gingerbread.
Mm.
And this is how you do the windows. I think you'll find this very interesting.
Can I eat it now?
In a moment. These windows are made out of melted sugar.
How do you clean them? You get a little candy man to come in? You actually know what you're doing.
Oh, yes. I've been building gingerbread houses for many years. You trace this on the paper.
Uh-huh.
And then you put your caramelized sugar where the windows are going to be, because what we have to do is get these windows off the paper and into the house.
Mm. People do this at home?
Well, I hope that everybody makes a gingerbread house.
Sure, if you got a degree in engineering.
This is called royal icing, and it's what glues everything together.
You do this one-handed. Ladies and gentlemen, one-handed! Well, that's incredible. Those are the windows.
And you put
now,
this
how
on
about
like
the roof?
this. The roof, I went and I got for the roof. There's these little candies called Necco wafers.
That's a cute word, Necco.
Necco. Have you heard of Necco wafers?
I like the name Necco.
I asked my assistant to get me lots of Necco wafers, and I'm only left with white.
Yeah.
Did you do something with the Necco wafers?
Lunch.
And now let me show you how to make the roof out of these Necco
the
wafers.
roof, yes, the roof.
This is another piece of gingerbread. Look at, oops, oh, I broke a Necco wafer.
Close the door, she broke a Necco wafer.
We can repair that, no trouble.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to glue the Necco. There is the Necco wafer repair.
That it? So you do all those little Neccos?
All those little Neccos.
Drive me out of my gourd.
Well, you finished the roof, and now we have to construct this house. Are you going to help me?
Well, to the degree that I'm able. What are you doing now?
This is the most difficult part of the entire job, the actual construction, putting the walls up. And Brenda's coming over to help.
Oh.
Hi, Martha.
Oh, just in
How
time.
are you? I got your message. Something about building a house.
Yes, but not your typical house.
I can
This
see that.
is the gingerbread house. I need another pair of
Martha?
hands. Yes?
Um,
Miss Piggy's helping today.
Martha?
I see
Martha?
that.
Yes, dear.
Who's the,
Oh, excuse me. This is Ben. Ben is a builder.
He's a builder? He's not your friend?
He's a friend and a builder.
Hello, Ben.
Hi, how are you?
Miss Piggy's
Good.
speaking.
Good.
Now, we are going
You
to
married?
do...
Yes.
Oh, he has a
I
lovely
see.
wife, Bonnie.
Who cares, Martha? You're doing a wonderful job, Ben.
And we're going to use what will surprise all of you, dressmaker pins, which are our nails. And
What are you talking about?
these little pins, see,
Yes,
are going to
yes.
go into, just to hold the house
So
together.
you eat this thing and you get stuck with pins.
Just pull them out with pliers before you serve this.
This is not amusing.
Yes, well, this is the only way I could figure out to hold these sides together. See, look. See,
Sorry,
it
can
goes,
I see?
Oh,
Sorry, just looking.
it goes between, see? Watch out for your nose.
Ah,
Oh, I'm very, very
you
sorry.
got insurance on this thing? This is kind of like carpentry food, huh?
Now the roof.
Okay.
The Necco wafers.
Oh, the Neccos.
Yeah, look, the Necco wafer roof is going on.
Good work, Ben.
Oh, boy.
Look at this little charming house. It only took 15,000 man-hours to make.
Now, if you get terrified about
You sure this
hammering
is food?
into your gingerbread, Miss Piggy, just grit your teeth and do it, because these, just a few little pins really hold
Can't
it.
see it. It's Grand Central Station over here.
We don't want you to get lost back there.
Hi, you got a girlfriend?
I have a wife.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, forget it.
And now one last roof. Oh, just hope that the roof doesn't slide. If it slides and breaks,
Yes?
you're going to have to make it all over again.
Oh,
See, Miss Piggy, Builder Ben has saved the day.
Builder Ben. What a nice title, Builder Ben.
Well, you have everything under control, both you ladies, so I will leave you both to a
Thank you.
happy holiday to both of you.
Same
Thank
to
you, Ben.
Bye.
Joyeux Noel, Ben. Feliz Navidad.
Miss Piggy, see this hole here?
Mm-hmm.
You could put your electric lights right in here like a string of Christmas lights, and it lights up the entire house.
Well, let's step back and look at it. Will you look at that? Isn't that wonderful?
What do you think?
Now you can have your house and eat it too.
Yes, and that's a very, very good thing. Merry Christmas, Miss Piggy.
Joyeux Noel. Hello. I'm throwing a bit of a soiree next week. Soiree, that's French for bash. And I was hoping to borrow a few things, dear.
Well, how nice to see you. I haven't seen you for an entire year. I noticed you changed your hair color.
Yes, brunettes now have more fun.
Oh. Well, you notice mine's getting a little darker.
No, dear, not vous. May I possibly borrow a few things? Do you mind being a good neighbor?
Well, if you just take a few
of course I will.
things.
All right, Bernie, Billy Bob, Martha said yes. Back up the truck.
What?
Make sure you get the good wreaths, you know, the ones with the pine cones. Just friends of mine.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, look, cookies. I'll take 2 pounds of those gingerbread ones and a pound and a half of the sugar cookies.
Do you know how long those take to make, Miss Piggy?
Who cares?
Do you remember last year that we made together a gingerbread mansion?
Could I forget?
Well-
And it was all to code, wasn't it?
It was to code, exactly. Well, using a similar kind of recipe with all that fragrant spice. Can you smell? Nice, huh? Well, that same kind of recipe makes the most beautiful decorative cookies.
So I bet you we're going to make cookies.
We're making cookies. Would you like to just stay a little while?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I wanted to
Get
show
the
you.
good china, guys!
Sure. I would just love to show you how I make these wonderful cookies. All different shapes made out of a giant cookie cutter
Gotta go to the bank to buy
snowflake
that thing?
and a wonderful star-shaped cookie cutter. And you can go into smaller shapes like this. And do you like that one? Little incy-beansy.
I need my glasses to see that.
Well, look, this is what I do with this. You cut a star shaped out of the center of a larger cookie so you have a nice hole in it.
Oh, how obsessive.
Yes, just as a little decoration.
Martha,
But
why go to all the hard work of decorating the cookies when your guests are going to scarf them down in a few minutes anyway?
well, first I want to hang these on my tree. I'm making a snowflake tree.
Oh, these are not for eating.
Oh yes, they're totally edible.
So you got to eat them from the tree like this?
Yes.
Like
yes, indeed.
that? Okay, Martha.
And if you want to hang them on your tree, look, this is the secret way to hang them on a tree. Using the
Not very secret anymore, is it?
same royal icing
Uh-huh.
and a silver thread or a ribbon, and you just put some icing over the ribbon, and you have a nice little thing to hang on the tree. Do this before you decorate your cookies. And look, these, oh my gosh, you're going to love these. Look, 3 different size silver balls. Do you know what they're called?
Dare I ask?
Draguets. That's French. Aren't they beautiful? Look,
Draggies.
little teeny ones.
Excuse me, I'm having fun saying that. Draggies. We have to have some...
Do you like this
Excuse me,
size?
I'm sorry, I can't talk now. I'm working on my draggies.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm using the medium draguets on
medium
my
draguets?
mounds of
You don't mind if
frosting.
I don't write that down? I can't spell draguet.
It's very easy.
I have enough trouble with medium.
Now, see how pretty when they're all put on the cookie? So, once you finish decorating your cookies, then you can pack them up as gifts in boxes like this.
Oh,
This
did
is
you make that box?
Oh, I didn't. No. This is made in Vermont, and I like to fill them to the top with these delicate cookies.
So you got to trudge to Vermont to get the box.
Yes, or
How about like a paper bag from the grocery store?
a cellophane bag would be very nice.
Cellophane bag?
Yes.
She's got her back turned. Get some more stuff, guys.
Then you package them up with beautiful ribbons and
Ooh.
how do you like these little millinery fruits?
Oh, how sweet.
Or hang your cookies on a tree. This is a goose feather tree. And these are the sugar snowflake cookies.
Do they have
Feather tree.
draggies on them?
Oh, they do indeed. Want to see how I make those?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm going to show you how to make those fabulous snowflake cookies.
That was those things are wonderfully packed there. Very nice.
Would you like the one with the magenta ribbon?
Yes.
Okay, now
Those
look.
are my eyes.
These are the snowflake decorations made out of royal icing. So now, this is easy. You might think it's
For you.
complicated, but it isn't so complicated.
Okay, show me.
Here is a tracing of a snowflake. And you know what the main characteristic of a snowflake is?
They're cold.
Well, they're cold, but what's the thing that
What am I, in school?
distinguishes snowflakes?
None of them are the same.
That's exactly the
Every
characteristic.
single snowflake is different from the other.
That's the
Which
characteristic.
I personally do not believe.
Well, I do.
Okay.
So you take a tracing like that,
Uh-huh.
or for demonstration purposes, for you, slightly simpler. And then you cover...
Ho, 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 ho! Simpler for me?
I think that pigs
Yes,
are
watch it, lady.
extremely intelligent.
Oh, personally, not all pigs are that smart.
Oh, are you
Personally,
discriminatory?
actually, I know some pigs who are no rocket scientists, if you get my drift.
Well, I only know you. Now, you put a
I
piece
know
of
vous.
wax paper on top of our tracing, so you can use the tracing over and over and over again. And you can remove the frosting from the tracing. By taking it off the wax paper, you just pipe wet icing very carefully.
Let me see. How you...
Don't knock my
Let
arm.
me see. Let me
Oh,
see.
please don't knock my
Okay,
arm.
go ahead. Knock it. Oh, I'm just going to
Okay,
look.
up and just keep piping. Do you like wax paper?
What about it?
Well, I love wax paper because it is, you know.
Wait, Martha, hold it. Hold it. You love wax paper?
I do. It's one of those papers I really love.
Alrighty.
Guess what? This snowflake is almost done.
Good, my guys are almost done. But let me see how you're doing this. Really.
Okay.
I'm quite curious. And now what happens?
And now you put your little silver dragees. What do you think?
You own stock?
I don't, but I should. Sprinkle with a little sugar and let it dry overnight. I have one that's dried. Now watch. You release it from the wax paper like
Release
that.
it. Born free.
The secret is if you want the back to look as beautiful as the front, you do the whole design over again.
All over again?
Before it dries, you again apply your silver dragees and
The draggies.
a sprinkling of granular sugar.
Has to be granular?
Yes. Let that dry, and then you'll get these amazing, individualistic, everyone different snowflakes to hang on your tree.
And how many of those do you make?
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Okay, well, if you're a retiree, that sounds great.
Are you finished packing up?
Let me see. Billy Bob! Bernie, how you doing? Hey, don't forget to take the plastic snowman on the front lawn! It's been wonderful. Come to the party, dear.
I will. Oh, but can I come with you now?
If you'd like.
I'd like to see what you took.
You want to see what I took?
Yes.
Get the stuff out of the truck! We're going inventory!
Well, I'm going to get dressed.
Martha, where are you? Martha?
Here I am.
Billy Bob wants to talk to you. He wants to negotiate.
Oh, okay.
Ah! And where did you get that idea from?
Well, maybe from you, Miss Piggy. You have lots of ideas.
You going brunette next?
If it works for you.
Would you give me a hug, please?
I love you, Miss Piggy.
Just before you see what we took.
I love you. Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, look at this.
Listen, let's
Two
go.
temptresses.
Come on, let's go look at what you took and keep a list, okay?
Okay, girlfriend, let's do it.
Let's go.
Miss Piggy? Well, that's Miss Piggy, and she's back this morning for another holiday visit. And luckily, we're not dressed alike this time.
No,
Hi.
we are not.
Well,
we are not. I wouldn't be caught dead in that.
Well, it's not glamorous enough for you, is it, Miss Piggy?
No. Well,
Well, I forgot my pearls. If I had only seen what you were wearing before.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Do you like it?
I think
you like my little pin?
I like your
little holiday pin?
faux leopard gloves,
why,
and diamond
thank you.
bracelets.
Thank you. I love what you've done with the place.
Yeah.
Everything's so festive.
Yeah.
What's the occasion?
Well, it's Christmas.
I'm just
It's show for
kidding.
Miss.
I'm just
It's show
kidding.
for Miss Piggy. And
this
you know,
place is unbelievable.
we will go. Oh, and look who's in the front row, Miss Piggy. Can you see
that?
all these children?
Oh,
Look how cute.
children! I love children! I love darlings! Kissy, kissy!
Now, I wondered why the kids were here this morning. I totally forgot that Miss Piggy was going to be our premier guest.
You forgot?
No, I didn't. I'm just
I
kidding.
make that much of an impression on you, huh?
No, I'm just kidding. But I know you love sweets,
Oh, I do.
and I know you love Kermit. Do you want to make something to take home to Kermit?
No, not really.
No.
No,
So
just
you're
for
still-
myself.
so you're still
No,
having
he
your-
doesn't really deserve it lately.
You're still having your little feuds hit now and
Well,
then?
you know, we've been spending a lot of quality time together lately, which is showbiz talk for please someone call and give him a job already. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to get concerned about how he's going to afford all of my Christmas presents.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to
gotta
show you
work.
something that you could make for a Christmas present to give away to your friends.
Yes.
And you can even eat it while you're making it, and you'll love it.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I'm
something
loving it already.
sweet.
What
It's
is it?
something
What is it?
sweet. It's a chocolate peppermint cookie. Does it sound good to you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Come
Have
on,
you made any?
Let's make it.
Have you made
Come on.
anything else this year? Have you made anything else this year?
Well, as a matter of fact, I love baking.
I like your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Very chic.
Thank you,
You got
yes.
rid of those curls.
Yes, you gotta
Modern.
keep changing.
Yep.
You gotta keep changing, mixing it up.
Yeah. You know what I always say?
What's that?
When you're through changing, you're through.
You're through.
So you're not gonna. So you are a prime example of never being through.
I am never gonna be through.
No.
I'm always going to change.
That's great.
As a
Well,
matter of fact,
let's-
after the commercial break, I'm
Yeah.
gonna change.
Oh, you are
I'm
again?
gonna change again.
Fashionista.
Yes.
Yes. Well, would you like to make the chocolate peppermint cookies?
Yes, I would.
You're so beautiful. Oh, look at her blue eyes, everybody. Look at children. Beautiful blue eyes. They're mesmerized.
Children, this is good.
Well, it's
this
very.
is what you should strive for. Okay. When you grow up.
So here in the double boiler, oh, and it's really cooking away. We have 4 ounces of milk chocolate and a half a cup of butter. Okay, and it's all melted. You see?
You see that?
Okay. And so we're going to take that off, and we can put that right on our mixer. I love
Are
chocolate.
we almost done yet?
Don't you love? No. Don't you? You always say that. You have no patience. You have to.
Well,
You have to get some patience.
I wanted to talk to you about something, Martha.
What?
I've been baking a lot lately, and actually, I've been using your book.
The baking
Your
book?
the,
baking.
Martha
Oh.
Stewart Baking Handbook.
Handbook.
Go out and buy it.
See?
Yes.
Even Miss Piggy
How's
discovers.
that for a celebrity
Well,
endorsement?
you've
huh?
always been looking for the best of the best. You have, and that's
Yeah.
that's the best of the
Well,
best.
it's all right. It's
It's
okay.
the best of the best.
It's
Did you have
okay.
any trouble? Did you
I
have any
a
trouble with the
little bit of trouble.
recipes?
I did have a little bit of trouble
Like
with one recipe.
which one?
The cookies.
Oh,
The cookies.
okay. Well, watch what
Yeah.
I'm doing. Now, this is a sifter. Do you know that? It's also a whisk.
Yes.
So you
yes, I
can
used
take.
that when I tried to make those cookies.
Okay,
Yes.
half a cup of unsweetened cocoa mixed into 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Now, do you know what kind of all-purpose flour you use when you bake?
All purpose.
Yes. Use a nice King Arthur or Hecker's. And now mix in. See when the whisk, see how the whisk does all this? Look, I just want to show you. Whisk is like a sifter, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
So
sifter.
half a teaspoon of baking
This
soda.
isn't the same recipe, is it?
No, it's different.
Because the
this
other
one was
didn't really
this one
turn
is
out.
this one is not in the book. Half a teaspoon of salt. Okay.
Okay.
And we're mixing that in. And
I mean,
then
they were all right. They were okay.
well, I just don't
They
understand.
were a little soft.
I don't understand.
They seem kind of uncooked.
Oh,
Really.
well, maybe you didn't bake them long enough. So now
No,
add
no, I
add
put them in
your
there for as
3
long as they were supposed
eggs,
to go.
and you add your 1.5 cups of sugar. And we're just making the batter now. Oh, very important, vanilla extract with the flour. And if you're old, I must
Yeah,
be
you
old.
weren't,
Oh.
you weren't cooking at all during the commercial break.
No, I was not. I was waiting to
Let's
show.
get these cookies going. Come
Okay,
on.
but I want to show the audience. Now, I don't want to cheat the audience. They have to see the whole process.
All right,
so
all
now
right, all right.
add the dry ingredients. I did add a half a teaspoon of peppermint extract and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Peppermint.
Peppermint. Oh,
Oh, I love peppermint.
love
You know
peppermint.
what? You can eat these cookies all day long, and your breath just gets fresher.
It does. If you have bad breath, which you don't have.
No, I
No.
don't.
And then 15 crushed peppermint candies. Just pour those in. And these are just the little swirly peppermint candies that you get at the drugstore, at the candy store. So then, now chill this dough until it's hard,
Okay.
like this, and then scoop it out. We're using like a tablespoon scoop so that they're all the same
on.
size.
Come
Don't
on.
you like
Don't you have
that?
something bigger
now
than that?
watch, roll it in just the tops of the little balls. Roll it in more crushed peppermint. This is 30 peppermint candies. So do not try to sneak peppermint candies while you are making these, okay?
I would never.
Oh, yeah, right. Right. Okay, and then bake these at 325 degrees for 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes.
Yep, and then they come out and they look like this. Children, do you have your cookies? Oh, see, they all have their cookies.
Wait a minute. Where did you get get those?
Here, you can have one
did you
too.
get those?
I'll put yours right here.
Here, just put
And
them
they
in
are
the trunk of my car.
delicious, delicious cookies.